Welcome to week 4 of MA 606. This week focuses on assessment for learning, with particular emphasis on formative assessment tools and feedback loops in project-based learning. Building on your understanding of PBL quality alignment and inquiry from the previous weeks, we now turn our attention to how assessment functions within the learning process, rather than at the end of it. In project-based learning, assessment is not primarily about grading finished products. Instead, it is designed to support learning, guide decision-making, and enable improvement over time. This week invites you to rethink assessment as a core element of learning design, not as a separate or final stage. A key distinction we explore is between formative and summative assessment. While summative assessment evaluates learning at a point in time, formative assessment provides ongoing information that learners and educators use to adjust understanding, strategies, and actions during learning. You will examine how feedback loops function in high-quality PBL environments. Feedback is most powerful when it is timely, criteria-referenced, and clearly connected to opportunities for revision. Effective PBL designs intentionally create space for learners to act on feedback through iteration and refinement. This week also explores the role of success criteria and learning intentions. Making expectations explicit helps learners understand what quality looks like and supports meaningful self-assessment and peer assessment. Universal design for learning continues to guide assessment design. You will consider how formative assessment can support learner variability by offering multiple ways to demonstrate progress, reflect on learning, and engage with feedback while still maintaining shared standards and goals. During this week's lab activity, you will analyze formative assessment practices within a PBL scenario and design feedback loops aligned with inquiry phases in your own PBL STEAM project. You will focus on how assessment evidence is generated, interpreted, and used to support learning progression. Throughout the week, you will continue developing your e-portfolio through Moodle-based lab work and reflection, documenting how assessment and feedback influence learning quality and design decisions. By the end of week 4, the goal is to strengthen your ability to design assessment for learning rather than assessment of learning, and to justify formative assessment choices using professional language and criteria. Take time to engage carefully with this week's materials, reflect on your own experiences with feedback, and use the lab to embed formative assessment meaningfully into your project design. I look forward to seeing how assessment begins to function as a learning tool in your designs this week.